In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. And you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Agholor. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. It has looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Again, here's Zeke. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
Now Elliott. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll toss here to Zeke. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Cooks going in motion. 3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Second and 7. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the Ravens' first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop them.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Throwing Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Jackson now on second down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. KaVontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
On the give, it's Elliott. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll stick with Elliott. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Here's Dak to throw. Now a screen set up for Elliott. Down the sideline. And he will score. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson, a pass, pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now give to Zeke out of the gun. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Prescott now. That is caught. Cooks gets the grab. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's 1st and 10. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Prescott. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run. Here's Elliott. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jamal Agnew now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's a first down run with Elliott. He's to the 10. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A run on first and goal to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and
3rd and goal. Now Prescott. This one caught at the 4. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes Hill on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
In motion comes Andrews. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they're going to bring him down but there is a penalty marker on the field. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your...
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, you're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Back to throw, Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the 1st down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw is Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, our offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the 4th quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
They'll run Zeke up the middle. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Hand off here to Zeke. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To the right, here's Elliott. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll run it here with Zeke. And he will score again. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now a screen set up for Henry. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
2nd and a yard. Henry tries to pull his way in. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
I swear I'm leaving the city if y'all don't score.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Now they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Elliott. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Again, here's Zeke. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Prescott now. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the ground, it's Elliott. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Cooks going in motion. On 2nd down, here comes Zeke.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10. They'll stick with Elliott. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.